Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print3D channel. Today is October 6th, and that means day 279 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we continue to print out cool Halloween stuff with this very cute little My Little Pony Halloween Pegasus. So stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 279 of the 3DP 365 project. We're continuing to print out really cool stuff for Halloween for the next 31 days, and we're on day 5. And today we printed out this cool remix of Ryan's My Little Pony based Pegasus into a Halloween Pegasus. And our print turned out perfect. I am super happy with the results. And the reason why I printed this so small is I'm testing out my retraction settings. And on some of my previous prints, I was having problems with my retraction. So I put the call out to you guys, the subscribers. And Kazolar, one of my loyal subscribers, thank you for the awesome setting suggestions. He gave me some settings that would work really good for retraction. So this was the test print. This isn't actually the first print. The first print I tried to print with in orange. And of course, we had a bit of a failure. So I don't understand. I'm really starting to think it's the filament because this was a perfect print for 75% of the model. I mean, it is unbelievably clean. And then all of a sudden, we get a failure. And I can see that it just stopped extruding for a while and then restarted extruding because you can see the little fuzz of under extrusion and then zero extrusion and then obviously spaghetti. So I didn't do anything. All I did was stop the print, turn the machine on and off, and I loaded up some of the Matter Hackers Pro Series PLA Magenta, a filament I know prints perfectly. And lo and behold, 4 hours later, we have a perfect print. No problem whatsoever. So I'm definitely leaning towards filament because I didn't change any settings. All I did was load up new filament and hit print, watch that first layer go down, and of course, it printed perfectly. Now we did use a little bit of support material because the back of the hat is a bit of an air print, and that came off nice and clean. And it actually printed really good on the orange version too, with all the little small retraction things. So I knew it didn't have anything to do with my retraction settings, but I wanted to be sure, so I swapped out the filament, and like I said, it printed perfectly. This is still at a 0.16 millimeter layer height at 35 millimeters per second, 3 top layers, 3 bottom layers, 3 perimeters, and 10% infill. And the print took 4 hours and 4 minutes, about that, and it turned out perfect. This is a super clean print. There's no sign of retraction spikes whatsoever. I didn't do any cleanup. All I did was pop the support material off and pull it off the print bed, and here's the finished model. And it looks awesome. This is a very cool remix of Ryan over at 3D Print Aspie, and I'll put his information down in the description, along with a link to this model. And this is a really cool remix of his model to make it the Halloween Pegasus, another My Little Pony figure. And the actual hat came from another model, which is a jack-o'-lantern with a little witch's hat on, and the artist just spliced the two together. Now the hat has a couple little issues with it, especially with that overhang air print area, but it is pretty rough there on the bottom, and I'm sure you guys can see that. And it was just because it's so thin and the angle that it prints on. But the top little part of the hat, the little tip of the hat, that printed out perfectly. There's really no problem with the print whatsoever. I mean, it looks awesome. And I am very happy with it. Now that I have my retraction settings dialed in, I'll be able to print smaller items and items with a lot of detail, and of course, multiple objects on the print bed and not worry about a lot of stringing. So thank you, Kazolar. I really appreciate your suggestions for the retraction settings. That has helped out tremendously. And our cool little Halloween My Little Pony Pegasus, it printed perfectly. Well, that about wraps it up for day 279 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're looking for ways to support the channel, check out the affiliate links down in the description. If you make a purchase through Matter Hackers, Amazon, or GearBest, it'll kick a little bit back to the channel. It won't cost you a penny, and I really appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more awesome Halloween prints.